Hey Scorpio, this one's for you guys. Let's go ahead and jump on in and let's see what the universe has in store for you guys today. So universe, what messages do you have for Scorpio for Tuesday? What affirmations, what guidance, maybe some warnings. I can feel them all trying to jump out. So I feel like this is the time to get started here. So we have passion ignited, choose wisely, recognition and reward, intuition, and the universe. So usually when she shows up in my read, I feel like she's speaking of a universal life lesson. I think the choose wisely card and the intuition card are definitely linked. I think it's about trusting your intuition to do the right thing as well once you've weighed your options. I'm going to keep going here because I want to build on this. I have emotional loss, love begins, destiny, spiritual strength, and material and spiritual prosperity. So I'm thinking we might be speaking of a couple different things in this read. But I believe we're probably going to be speaking about a romantic relationship. A new romantic relationship, the potential of a new romantic relationship. Somebody that you're thinking about getting involved with. And I almost feel like the choose wisely card ties in with that as well. So I have the Eight of Pentacles here, and the vibe that I get off of him is also tying in with the Universe card and learning life lessons, learning lessons of the past so you don't repeat the same mistakes. I feel like it's speaking to this new romantic relationship. I have the Two of Wands as well, and the Two of Wands can represent a couple of different things. So it can represent a partnership, but it can represent choosing a path. I feel like in this case, it speaks to both, because I feel like it speaks of, how do I say it? Choosing, not just choosing to enter a new relationship with a partner, but choosing how to be, choosing a path in life, how you're going to be with this person. If you're going to let old mistakes and old hurts sort of worm their way back in, or if you're going to choose to be a new way and try something different. The Ten of Wands speaks of feeling overburdened, and I feel like this speaks of past hurts and past relationships. I feel like this ties in with the emotional loss that you had to deal with, letting go of a lot of old wounds, old hurts. I have the Three of Wands, which speaks of positive progress over time, but still looking to a bright future, still working towards a goal as well. So I did get the Lovers card. And the Lovers card, well, you can see it's sort of the word that comes to mind when you see it is passion. So I think it ties in with that passion ignites. I think there's going to be some real sparks when you meet this person. I'm feeling like I have the Two of Pentacles here, and he speaks of balance. I feel like you're going to have to balance that overwhelming passion sort of with logic as well, so you don't get totally swept away, so that you're still able to get to know each other, build that solid groundwork for the future. You don't run the risk of making your new relationship all about love, and then it never gets to, or not love, sex, and then it never gets to become more and develop into love. And I feel like that's what the Queen of Cups is speaking to in this, of building that emotional connection when you meet this person, too, taking that time. I have the Death card here. To me, it represents transition, letting go of the past, moving forward. I have the Nine of Pentacles, which speaks of abundance. And I think that's what you're going to see from this relationship as well, if you take the time to do the work. I have the Chariot here, and she speaks of positive movement forward. So progressing towards what you've been working towards for quite a while. I also have the Six of Cups here, which tends to be a blast from the past. I did get it on top of the Lovers card. I'm wondering if this is somebody from your past that you're going to be igniting a spark with. I also have the Seven of Pentacles, which speaks of abundance. I have the Five of Pentacles, which shows struggling. It shows a time of I don't really want to say being poor, but not having enough of what you need. And I feel like that speaks more to emotions than money in this read. I think this person, if you really take the time, I think this person's going to be a really good emotional connection with you. I have Temperance. Temperance represents the balance between logic and emotion. I think that also speaks of this passion that you're going to feel when you meet this person, that you get all swept up in. And sort of finding that balance to make sure that you're building the relationship, that it's not just all about sex, that there's more to it than that. There's more of a deeper connection. I have the Three of Cups as well, and the Three of Cups speaks of happiness and celebration. So I feel like that's the potential for this relationship. This can be a good one, but you definitely have to put the work in and go about it the right way. I got the Ace of Cups, which again speaks of new beginnings with the relationship. So definitely meeting someone. I have the Two of Swords as well, and the Two of Swords tends to represent a choice and having trouble seeing your choice because you're lost in emotion or blinded by emotion. In this case, I feel like it would be blinded by the passion and having trouble sort of taking a step back, slowing it down, and like I said, doing things, I don't really want to say the right way, but really putting that work in to get to know each other and building that emotional bond. I feel like if you can strike that balance and you can set that foundation work, you guys definitely have a bright future. I feel like there's also a warning in this line of cards. I feel like if you don't take your time, if you just get swept up, that the relationship might fizzle out because there's nothing there besides the sex. And after that, after a certain amount of time, it's just not enough. So I think in this line of cards, it was also a warning as well, to make sure you find that balance and things and make sure that you're growing it. They have movement, choices, decisions. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like this line also speaks of choices as well, and the choice to do things differently. Because I have Deception and Envy, but to me in this, Envy feels like a very passionate emotion, or a passion-driven emotion. So I feel like it's a warning of not doing the work, not following through, not setting a firm foundation. That there's going to be a lot of negative emotions there as well. There might be an ugly side to that passion that you're going to have to look out for, if you're not building the trust between two people as well. I have the Solitude card here, and for me this just speaks of introspection and choosing wisely how you're going to handle this new situation. And I have mental conflict, which again I think is going to be, I don't think is going to be easy to separate your emotions from logic in this one, because I feel like the passion is going to be, it's going to be pretty hot. I do have spiritual union here, and to me, I feel like that's the potential of what this relationship can have, if you do the work. I have memories of love, but in this card I just see building and nurturing emotional relationships, building those memories. So that really is a relationship as opposed to a fling. That's what the cards are telling me in this read. This person coming along, it's going to be pretty hot and heavy, but it's up to you as to whether this is going to just be a fling, be hot and then fizzle out, or as to whether you're going to put the work in and make this an actual relationship. I feel like it has potential as an actual relationship, and it's worth putting the work in. But at the end of the day, it's really about what you want and what you think will make you happy. Alrighty guys, I hope that was helpful and I hope you enjoyed it. And take care.